Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Sorry it's been a little while, probably a little over 2 weeks now since I got out a video. Just been kind of busy. Just been kind of a strange few weeks since the first of the year. Well, let's see. We started out, everyone worried about immigration because the president was upset with some things going on politically. I won't even get into it. So there was a lot of talk about that. Then we had the Teal volcano, which is, I don't know, it's kind of in limbo. They did lower it back down to a level 3 alert. It's just been kind of a wait and see. You know, it was pretty big when it happened, and it affected a lot of people. Fortunately, many of those people have been able to get back into their homes and try to, restore their lives a little bit. But still, there's a lot of problems with that. And then, of course, we got this virus going around. I think it's a lot more in the news and social media than you're going to see going around everywhere. Was in Manila last week. Had to do my annual report. That only takes a few minutes. We go to SM North. Was able to meet up with Pilo and his wife Melanie and have lunch at Army Navy, get some tacos. Yeah, that's always nice. I had to go down and do my annual report. It takes about 15 minutes over at the Annex building at Immigration. Easy to do. Then we came down over here and got some lunch at Army Navy. Finally got some tacos. And we hooked up with Pilo in the Philippines and his lovely wife, Melanie, who has her own channel, Adventures of Milan. I'll say the mission accomplished. We got real tacos here, huh?
Look at that.
We got a smile about that. There we go. And burrito. Yeah. All right.
Carbonara.
Pasta at a Mexican restaurant. You see how you are? No more.
It was good.
This was once full.
Yeah.
And at least get a little time to visit with them. I noticed quite a few people with masks, more than normal. Of course, in the city, even around here, people wear their mask. They have all kinds of different masks. Here, let me dig one out here. A lot of guys and people will wear like this, especially if you're riding, just to keep the dust down. You'll see a lot of people wear the surgical masks, they're real cheap, or they used to be cheap. Now they're gouging everybody. Of course, there was a big run on those because of the Teal volcano in this area, and they were in short supply then. Now this hits, and they're really in short supply. It's not going to completely protect you, but I do believe it does help, probably to some extent. I think it's getting a little bit hyped, and the price gouging going on. A lot of this stuff's just getting a little out of control. I got a little bit of video here. Yesterday, I believe it was, went into town, did a little shopping, and I was just kind of interested looking around to see if a lot of people were down at the mall, going to do a little shopping here at Robinson's Supermarket. Here's another little tip. If you've got a supermarket like this at the mall, like here, the mall opens at 10, but the grocery store often opens before 8, 9 o'clock. This one here opens at 9. So I get here, it's right about 9. They just opened, and the mall's not open yet. So there's not a lot of people here, plenty of places to park if you're driving. So much easier with not a lot of crowds and no lines at the checkout. Definitely a way to make life a little bit easier, and that's the whole point of my channel, trying to find ways to make life a little bit easier. Let's go in and I get some shopping done. You know what? I still haven't seen Minnie. looked like she had one. Not too many. Morning, oh yeah. Hang out like a mask, huh? Get your mask on. Oh, there's one. Down here at the drugstore. Look at this. This place is empty. Perfect way to do your shopping. Not like I gotta get a lot, but mostly cat food for my wife's cats. Oh, that's so easy. Almost like VIP treatment. No line, nothing. And then here's something real common. Oh yeah. All of them are out of mask here. I didn't see that much more. Maybe if I was down there early like now, along the road, a lot of people are heading into the metro area for work. Maybe then you might have seen more people with a mask. I don't think everyone, they're saying there's a panic. There's no panic here. Okay, I don't see no panic at all. So that's just a lot of social media hype. Of course, all the Facebook scientists and experts come out, during times like this, whether it's the volcano or this virus. Everybody's an expert now on Facebook, so they got all kinds of posts going on. A lot of fake news. It gets kind of old, so it's just kind of left everybody in a lot of limbo. Everyone's just like, every day it's like, okay, what's going on today? What's going on with the volcano? And it's crazy. But we've been busy in the shop, and I had a little touch of a cold or flu or something. No, I'm not sick with the virus. And just that crud that kind of goes around. So, trying to find some content. Really have. Things I think are just too boring to even put on video. I don't know. Maybe people want to watch. I don't know why. But yeah, I'll start keeping up a little bit more. One thing that's been on my mind a lot, of course, I started my channel with the visas here, and I try to keep those updated. And there's been a large interest in the 13A visa and the SRRV visa, permanent resident. And that's because the tourist visas that are trying to stay long term, they have to do their visa run, and they come back and they've got 3 years or so, 2 years of stamps in there, and they're just gone for a weekend, and they come back, what we call a visa run. Immigration are starting to question people more and more. This started showing up last year. Yeah, a little bit here and there, a little bit of talk. Some people saying they were questioning this and that, and it's definitely happening now. To everyone, probably not, but to a lot more people. They're getting questioned and they're being pressured. If you're going to stay here, you need a long-term visa, a permanent resident visa. And of course, almost a year ago is when I started my channel, and that's what I started out on, is going over the visas, very detailed. I did the 13A, very detailed. Probably very boring. It was my first videos. I'm still not very good at this, but I think I'm a lot better than I was a year ago. So, and there's been some updates. There have been a lot of feedback from people. So I'd like to include some of that and a few little minor updates in this and that to try to help. So I may at least redo the 13A visa, because there's been a lot of requests for it. I spent a lot of time answering questions for people, a lot of feedback from people. So there's quite a bit more people that are, investigating now whether or not they need to get out and get a permanent resident visa. A lot of that is because of the changes coming down here, or possible changes. that may be a little boring to some people. Maybe I'll try to put it out in a real quick session and then get back onto some other stuff. I'd like to get out and show some places. This would be the time of year to do it. It's really nice. It's actually been kind of cold. The last week had some record lows for the area. Around here it was like 68 overnight low, 68 Fahrenheit. Yeah, I know but that's a record low for around here. Of course, Baguio, they had some really cold overnight temperatures. So everyone, all the locals here are going around in their jackets, a t-shirt. I'm still fine. But yeah, it's the best time of year to get out and get around and do things. But the hot weather will be soon upon us. That's going to make it hard getting out doing too much. But I'll try to get out and get some more content going and try to keep things up and hopefully keep things interesting here on this channel. So if you've got anything, you got some requests for things, especially on the visas or anything else, hey, drop them in the comments and let me know. I'd always like to answer anything I can for anybody, any kind of help. And like I said, I'll just keep the content coming and try to keep you all interested. And I really do appreciate all of you that hang in there with me. I have my days. We all do. But we'll see how things are going. All right. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you sometime soon on another video. Bye.